Water? Alrighty. I did stop at Dunkin'. I got a little coffee. It's gonna slap every time. Every time. Okay. First of all, look how cute. My baby's artwork from school. They're little artists like they mama. Okay. How adorable. I guess this is old stuff because this looks like fall with like the turkey. This is Aubrey stuff. She painted elephants. It looks like the dot paint. Oh, they got some farm animals. So cute. I tell you, my kids love activities. Like, I'm sure all kids love activities. But mine, like, love it. How adorable. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a giraffe. There's his turkey. He's got dinosaurs, hippos, cute stamps, farm animals. Oh, I usually try to keep like one piece because my plan is, which I need to get on this, is I love scrapbooking. I haven't done it in so long, but scrapbooking and photo albums are my two things I'm trying to work on. I want to do scrapbooks for all the kids, like artwork, and kind of have their stuff, especially before they start in like real school, have their stuff like all their like daycare, pre-K stuff, and then like kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and make a scrapbook of all the favorite art pieces, all their little crafts, and like I want to do like their handprints for each year. Yeah, so I need to put these ideas on paper so that way I don't forget about them, because that's my issue is I always have so many ideas up here, but I never actually make them happen because I'm not like putting it on paper, like in the works, you know? So that's my issue. Outside of that, I stopped by the mailbox. I got the mail. We are the worst. See all this? We're the worst at checking our mailbox. So definitely not about to go through all this right now. I'm only looking for like a few important things, and that's it. So I stopped at Target because I needed to get formula for Aria, and of course Target is always sold out of the Happy Baby, like all the time, but they do have it at Publix, but it's $4 higher at Publix than it is Target. That's wild to me. Wild that it's $4 more. So anyway, got her the formula. It's some green beans. I have no clue what I feel like eating, but I think I've got some like yellow potatoes. I'll probably just do some like roasted yellow potatoes, green beans, and chicken tonight. Very easy dinner. And for lunch, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll figure it out. Yes, they had the organic, no antibiotic chicken, buy one, get one. That's one good thing about Publix, I will say, is when they have their buy one, get one deals, you will save yourself some money, you know? It makes up for that extra $4 spent on that one item. Do I still like it? No. And that's exactly why I did not end up doing an unnecessary shopping, because already, between getting gas, filling up that big old V8 tank, and getting her formula, which is $4 more, you've already spent over $100. So I don't really need to spend extra. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge. When I tell y'all it is so nice to be home alone, like even though the baby's here, I still kind of feel like I'm home alone. Because when you think about it, it is really hard to get time alone in the house. And to just be like, I don't know how to explain the feeling of like being home alone, but it is nice sometimes. I definitely think that if I didn't have like my own little family, I would get lonely and bored. But when everybody's here all the time, it is nice to just like nobody needs me. Nobody's calling for me. I'm not hearing any noise. I'm not hearing any whining and fussing and not fighting. I'm not hearing any, babe, you know where this is at? Like, I'm just chilling. I'm just enjoying the silence. So, baby girl is sleeping. I leave her in her car seat when she's asleep. I know people are like, you shouldn't do that, but I don't really see what the harm is. So anyway, she's asleep in the car seat. She's probably gonna be up very soon, I'm gonna assume. So when she's up, that's when I'll work on my digital illustrations that I have to do. But for now, I think I'm gonna work on the painting that I have. Take off my socks. I think I'm gonna work on that. So let me get out of these clothes, because every time I say like, oh, I'll be careful, I'm not gonna get paint on my clothes, I get paint on my clothes. So let me do that. Get changed, get ready to paint, put some music on the speaker, and we're gonna jam out. Let's see. I didn't finish my juice yet, and I'm a little hungry, so I'm in the snacking mood. Like, for whatever reason, I really want some baked Cheetos right now. So that's really it. You know, like when you're hungry, but you're only hungry for like a certain thing, and you know you shouldn't eat that thing, but outside of that, like you don't care to eat. That's my mood. So let me go change my clothes and start working on this painting. Diamonds on the neck, diamonds on the wrist, and here I am all alone. I'm so cold, you got me out here. I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average, when you're really the plan. I never belong to only me, but I was wrong.
gone. You're only about yourself. Wanna find somebody else, so why put up with this? Why did I even die? You said you hold me down forever, but you lied to me. You gotta be mental in the head. I've been taking on all this baggage, adding on so much weight. Had me thinking that I was average, and you really don't play. How you gonna throw it away? How you gonna sit and act like it was nothing? How you gonna throw it away? How you gonna think it's so damn hard to explain? How you gonna throw it away and say I know that I was not the same? How you gonna
Wow. Good morning. Look at this. I know my hair looks crazy, but listen. I kind of just boop, threw it up, got this giant bun on top of my head. But I woke up today and I want to quit. I want to quit. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Okay? My husband put the kids down last night. Somehow my daughter did not have on a pull-up, and thank goodness she only peed like once she woke up. But you know, when you wake up and I heard, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." And I'm like, oh my gosh, what is it? What's wrong? I peed. My bed is wet. I'm like, oh my gosh. My husband had already started working at this point, and it's like 8 o'clock. I'm like, okay, great. The baby did not sleep well last night. Ended up having to put her in the bed at like 4 a.m. because before that, like every two and a half hours, she was just whining and whining and whining. And I'm like, she doesn't want a bottle. She's not taking her bottle. She just wants her pacifier. Don't know what she wants. I'm like, all right, just put her in the bed. She calmed down. She went to sleep. Slept from like 4:30 to like 8 o'clock when I heard my name being yelled. So yeah, now they're eating some oatmeal. My plan was to wake up, get myself all together, then make their breakfast and just have a nice peaceful morning. But here I am already doing laundry. Yeah, so it's going to be a very chill day. I'm not pushing it. I'm not overdoing it today. I'm probably going to do the bare minimum. I worked on my painting. I want to keep working on it today when everybody has their rest and if the baby goes to sleep. And I want to work out again. But that's it. I did not work out yesterday. And girl, I'm feeling sore. But sore in all the right places. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to working out. It's an ugly day outside. It's rainy. It's gloomy. Who knows? The sun might come out again like it did yesterday. What was that, Monday? Whatever day. So we'll see. If it does, we'll go outside. If it doesn't, we're going to be inside. So that means lots of activities, lots of keeping them busy, lots of threats with a red sad face. So yes, and that works. The behavior chart, it works for us. I might pack everybody up and go to Dunkin'. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm going to do my nails today. Okay. I'm going to get my life together downstairs. Because I'm upstairs right now. I was in the other bathroom that my son had used. And I was like, why are you in here so long? Let me come take a look. Of course. He's like attempting to learn how to like wipe himself. So I had to clean that up as well. But anyways, you know, parenthood, it is what it is. That's what I always say. It's like, it is what it is. So yeah, let me go downstairs, get my life together, get them kids together, get everybody rounded up to come upstairs before my husband's next call, where I know he's going to be talking, so.
What is that?
This looks absolutely insane, but it looks funny. Anyways, okay, so that's the kids upstairs playing. So for a moment, because it said it's like 60 right now, even though it's about to rain, I was like, maybe this might be crazy, but maybe I'll let them go on the take them to the playground in the neighborhood and just let them play. And then when it's like getting ready to rain, bribed them with like, oh guys, it's gonna rain, but guess what? We can go get down that hole and then go to Dunkin'. But I don't know. I think the playground might be overdoing it. But I just don't really feel like being in the house this morning with everybody. I just feel like I need to get out and clear my mind. So yeah, I think we're gonna go to Dunkin'. And I'll get them some donut holes and let them eat that in the car and just kind of have a moment. And then come back and get my mind right. Should I go out with my hair looking like this? It's a drive-thru. Who cares, right? Who cares? It's a drive-thru. It looks insane, though. Does it look insane, or maybe I'm just like tripping? I'm overthinking it. I think I'm overthinking it. Maybe I could just make it a little neater. That's what these stretched out hair ties always come in clutch for. A little bit better, maybe? Who knows? Okay. Anyway, I did put my pajamas on too. I didn't even moisturize. I need to moisturize. At least a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're gonna go. Boy, I need to shave my legs. They look crazy. Drop of this left. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's just. Let's go. Let's go. I think I feel better once I get out and come back, since with the weather, I'm more than likely gonna be inside all day. So I might as well go out now. I think I'm just gonna throw some sweatpants over these. Because these are like pajama shorts. And I've already changed the kids' clothes this morning and got them ready, so yeah, so this is how it looks. My spots are coming back, so now I don't know how well my supplements are working to keep my reactive skin condition away. It's so unknown. I don't know if it's eczema or psoriasis. I don't know what it is, but all I know that it's appearing like I'm just gonna be dealing with this. You can see it here and here. It's coming, and a little bit here. Anywho, let me get out the door. We're back. Got my coffee. As you can see, because it's so dark in here, it's gloomy. It started raining. I'm so tempted to like just turn on a movie and be like, look, we all just chilling, but it's still only what, 9 o'clock, so still got the whole rest of the day, and I don't want to put that on too early. Yeah, But I'm just trying to get my mind right. I'm trying to get my mind together.
That kids?
So yeah, we're gonna play.
Is that kids? Is that kids? And three kids?
Yes, I have 3 kids.
Why?
Yes, we're gonna play. I brought my headphones over here with me because I'm probably gonna put these on while they're playing. Just that way I don't get too overstimulated too early. Because I'm halfway there, if we're being honest. So yeah, we're just gonna play. I don't really have much else to say, so that's that. Yeah, I'm having a day up here in my mind. If any of you guys can relate to those days when you're just like all in your head, that's me today. So I'm just not my best me right now, but we're gonna get back to her. We're gonna get back to her today. Promise.
Mom, Grace, where are you? I see. Scooby Gobbles. What case? Blocks. Why I see you with blocks that they took out. I was so scared up here. It's me, Sky up here. What's that noise? Why up is why. Hey, you ever see Marshall down here? Quiet down. You said pause. Pause.
Kids are down for their rest. They already had lunch. Very simple lunch. I'm about to warm up some leftovers. I have some like Thai chili Asian chicken, potatoes and green beans. I'm gonna warm that up and eat it, and then like I'm just going to throw myself into some work stuff because I'm just not having like the best day. So, you know, why not use that as like fuel to be productive in my career that I'm trying to start. Yeah, I'm trying to start an art career, trying to have my sole income be anything creative, anything artsy, logo, design, stickers, apparel, digital images, selling my prints, custom painting, like all of that. Yeah, I just really want to be able to do more, create more experiences for myself and the kids, do just a little bit more like traveling with them, not even crazy travel. Like I'm not trying to take a, 5, 3 and 1 year old to Europe. I'm not trying to do that. But what I like to do more like weekend trips with them, like, hey, we're gonna drive down to like a nice, resort in Florida and stay for a long weekend. Yeah, like things like that I would love to do. So I'm gonna warm up this food, get working on that. I just bought Adobe Illustrator. It's like, it used to be like $20 a month, but now it's like $23, whatever. I just got that to kind of help me because the programs that I use, they're not vector based. So once you blow certain things up, they get like a little pixelated. So this will help with that problem. And just a little bit more to offer, so I'm excited. I'm like already looking at like tutorials on how to use it and all the different like features and templates. So I'm excited. So I'm going to mess around with that a little bit, work on the painting. The baby, I just put her down and she should sleep for a while. Gave her like extra milk. So yeah, let me warm up this food and eat. I'm still working on my coffee as well, which I should just like finish my coffee all in one setting versus like drinking it throughout the day. One, staining for your teeth, especially because I'm trying to get Invisalign anyway. My teeth shifted during my pregnancies and it's not that big of a deal, but at the same time, I'm like, I kind of miss how they were before. So yeah, working to save for that because all that stuff is expensive. So yeah, let me finish this, warm up my food, and get all of that going. Everybody's up now. It's now 7:24. I've been up here since 6 o'clock. Pat on my own back, because to wake up earlier than you have to, for one, already hard enough. Two, throw 3 kids into the mix. You want every bit of your sleep. Trying to scratch my face. My spots are coming back. So I need to take my supplement. I think that's what's helping. The baby's okay. She just is waking up. She had a bottle not too long ago, actually. Excuse me. Agenda of the day. I don't have one. But I need to. I don't know. I do think that sometimes, like, it's great to have an agenda of the day, like checklists, but I think sometimes you also need a day where you're not following that. You could have things in your mind. I mean, I feel like as females, we always have things in our mind of like what we need to do. So that's always going to be there. But I don't think that I'm going to like follow anything strictly today. I just don't. Not in the mood for it. I know the other day I was talking and I was like, yeah, my mental space right now is just like, it's still that. Yeah. Just one of those things where you're like, you have a lot of internal, like, personal battles that you're dealing with. It's kind of where I'm at. Life is hard. Raising kids is hard. Relationships is hard. All of it's hard. And yeah, I'm like, mentally, my bandwidth is like shrinking. It feels like, for nonsense. Yeah, it's like, I don't have it. I don't have the time for it. So come correct or leave me alone. That's where I'm at. Anyway, speaking of lists, I wrote this up yesterday morning when I was being very productive. My to-do list. It's not a lot on here, actually. Well, I mean, no. There's a good amount of things on here, but it's all stuff that like is not to be done ASAP. It's things that they're gonna take time to do, but it was just me getting my thoughts out on paper. So like, I need to find a sectional for downstairs. I need to wipe down and clean up the fridge. The kids' bathroom need to be cleaned. Their rooms need a deep clean. I want to vacuum the couch upstairs in our bonus room. I need to finish decorating our bedroom. Like, decorating our bedroom is not just a one and done thing. Like, I know these Instagram reels make it seem like it, but it's not. So, yeah, but it's just in my mind of like, okay, keep thinking about decor items. When you see things on sale, when you're stopping by the thrift shop, like just things you can look for. Like when I'm scrolling on Marketplace, just kind of having that like in my mind. So that way I'm like open, my eyes are open, okay? Clean out and organize the garage, weekend project. Put air in the tires, I need to do that. I need to clean out the car, badly. If you have kids, why do they insist on making your car look like a pigsty? Why? I don't get it. I'm like, y'all just hate me, don't you? I do all these nice things for you. I get you treats and this, and we ride around and we just hang out. But y'all got the nerve to throw your wrappers on the floor. Put trash on the floor. Sneak toys into the car and then you randomly leave them. Like, what? Why? Yeah. They just insist on making your car look filthy. And so, yeah, I need to clean out my car. This is going to sound crazy, probably to some people, but I've never been through the car wash myself. Like, I've never taken my car through the car wash. One, for whatever reason, the thought of doing that myself makes me sick to my stomach, because I'm just sometimes that person that I just overthink way too much. And I'm like, what if I make a fool of myself there? Because I can't because I can't get on track, or my nerves just get the best of me. And like, these people are just like, what an idiot. Like, she can't even get like lined up. So I avoid it. I just haven't done it. Either when I was living at home, my dad and I would like, he had all the stuff at home to wash your car with. So honestly, I would be out there washing the car with him because I loved him. And then once I got married, my husband would just like take the car through the drive-through, or like when we were together, he'd be like, this car is dirty on the outside. You need to go in the drive-through, because our old car was black. So, you could always see how dirty it was. But yeah, just my lib in my head bestie, my anxiety, yeah, she would try and get the best of me a lot of times. Sometimes she wins. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of times she'd be winning. But it's time to not let her win, because I think I'm just in this, how can I put it? I'm in my big girl era. Okay, that's what I'm getting into. Maybe it's a little late, whatever. But I'm here. I want to be doing more for myself, not only financially, but things that if I'm just don't have a background in, or I'm not knowledgeable on, let me find out. Let me research. Let me try this on my own. So that way I know how to do these things, and I don't have to wait on anybody to do them for me or to help me with it. Like, let me familiarize myself with the unfamiliar. So yeah, that's where I'm at in my big girl era. And yeah, I'm like on my grind about, I'm going to have an art career. I'm going to have a profitable art career. So yeah, it's just getting everything out of my head onto the screen, onto paper, and sealing it up in a nice pretty bow. That's where I'm at. And it's so challenging, but I realize I need to make better use of my resources, such as friends. Like, I have friends that have their own businesses and are doing very, very well for themselves. And they tell me all the time, like, girl, come over, like, we'll have coffee and I can help get you set up and we can, blah, 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 blah. And me, yeah, girl, I'll let you know. Yeah, girl, I'll let you know. Why? Like, why am I not saying, yes, let's set a date, I'm coming over, and you're going to show me how I'm going to get this money? I don't know why I haven't done that, but now I have. So we're getting on the roll. We're getting it together. Like I said, big girl era. Yeah, that's where I'm at in my life. So here I'm just ranting. I really want a coffee. I did not get one yesterday, so why not get one today? So I need to pack up the kids so we can all go. Trying to think of what I want to do for them, what I want to do for breakfast with them. I've got very picky kids when it comes to breakfast. Yeah, let me just stop. Let me just get up. Let me get up. Let me get going. Who's that in there? Oh. Hi, Pookie Dookies. Doo-doo-doo. Hi, baby. Hi, my baby. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, the quality in my bedroom is terrible because it's so dark in here. But I refuse to turn on the light, because that's the whole purpose of this room. But did I go lay down for 30 minutes? I did. Absolutely, I did. But now I'm getting the baby up. I'm about to put on some music in the house. That's like one of my go. Okay, Google, stop. It's like one of my favorite things to do to like get the day going, get my morning going is when you wake up, you put on some music. It just puts you like a good mood, good vibes. I still have not gone to Dunkin'. We're gonna go to Dunkin'. It's currently 9:21. And yeah, I'm having a very slow morning, but it's kind of needed. Sometimes you need those mornings. Like I said, today I'm not really on like a strict type of like structure. Right, Pookie Dukes? Hi. All right. Other kids are up. They're kind of like losing their patience. I think they're ready to come downstairs and eat. I just like threw them a snack up there before I went to go lay down. So now they're ready for like a breakfast, probably smoothies they were asking. So we're gonna go ahead and get into that. I'm gonna put on some music and yeah, we're gonna get our day going. My hair's flowing out of the clip, so don't mind it. Alrighty. Saying I was gonna be inside in my pajamas. I'm dressed and we're gonna play outside for just a little bit, but not too long because it's a little chilly and I feel like the baby's nose is already on the verge of starting to run. So we're gonna do some bubbles and chalk and that's about it. So hi. It is now 1:29 exactly. And I feel like I use so much energy outside with the kids and now I'm like, oh, that extra energy to try to push through and do a little workout is not as strong as it was earlier. But we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it. We're gonna work out, even if it's just for 30 minutes. That's it. That's my goal. Heart rate up 20 to 30 minutes every day. So yeah. I'm procrastinating just a little bit. I've noticed like every time I kind of like stop is when I don't end up doing what I intended to do, because then I sit here and I'm like, oh, let me check my email. Let me check this and let me check on that. And next thing you know, there goes my time. And not that it was necessarily like wasted, but I didn't do with it what I really needed to do to feel good about myself, like at the end of the day, right? So it's like something I may like check up on and look into. I can always do later. I can always do when everyone is awake and present, but I can't work out when everybody's up. So it's like, girl, just stop wasting your time. Keep doing what you was doing, what you planned on doing. So yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to do. Kids are in their room for their rest. Baby is asleep. I cannot believe I had not eaten today. But I don't really eat when I'm stressed. So when I'm stressed, all I really want to do is drink coffee and like have a cookie. So that's why I'm not really eating right now. Ooh, what was I gonna say? Yeah, we were outside. We did bubbles. We played soccer. We did chalk. What else did we do? Oh, just running, running all around in the yard, front to back, down the street, in the cul-de-sac, all that. And then we came in, they had like a light lunch, and yeah, changed their clothes. Now they're resting. Yeah, that's really about it that we've done so far. And I have Chick-fil-A for lunch, because yesterday when I got off work, I picked some up for the kids. I don't know if I said this before, but like my little like mom hack for Chick-fil-A is, one, y'all don't really need the fries. Like you really don't need fries. They're just there to taste good, but nobody really needs to just be eating fries. It's like a fake filler, if that makes sense. Like you're full off of eating the fries, but like it's not really doing anything for you, especially like nutrition wise, it's not doing anything for you. So I get just the fillets at Chick-fil-A, and then I bring it home, cut it up. Usually I'll get like 3, because then they'll eat like 1.5. So I'll split the third one between the two of them. And then on the sides is when I'll throw in apple slices. We can do Greek yogurt. We can do granola, Nutri-Grain bars, cereal. They're just not really big into vegetables. Like I keep trying with the vegetables, but it's a struggle. It's a struggle. They don't want to eat them, which I get. I mean, it took me a very long time until I like enjoyed vegetables. Like now, give me a protein with like green beans and carrots. I even like beets now. I haven't had them cooked recently, but I had them like sliced on a salad. I've been missing out. Well, it feels like I've been missing out, but in reality, I don't feel like I really wasn't, because I did not like beets like a few years ago. So I wasn't really missing out. Yes, so I did that yesterday for dinner, because after I got off work, I was like, I am not about to go home and cook. So did that. And then I got myself a salad because I figured I could eat it for lunch today and then cook dinner. So there's that. Which is great, because now I don't have to use part of their like sleep time and their rest time to cook. Because that's gonna be like a straight hour of my time. So yeah, I'm going to put on a little jacket. I like to be kind of warm working out. Let me stretch first. I'm tripping that I did not I didn't stretch. I did not stretch on Tuesday. no, Wednesday. Is that Wednesday? Yeah, whatever day. I did not stretch. And I should have, because the next morning when I got up, I was like, oh, that's why I should stretch. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. I'm trying to be. I'm gonna get back to it, but right now, this chicken ain't just springing up. So, yeah, let me stretch first. Get a little workout in, take a shower, refresh myself, put my pajamas back on. They're not dirty, okay? They're not dirty. I took a shower last night. I didn't even wear the pajamas to sleep. I had those pajamas on for like 20 minutes when we went to go get coffee, and that was it. Yeah. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Honestly, I'll probably just get my little mat and stretch right in here. I had it in a small seconds. That is. Alright, yeah, and then I think tonight, usually Fridays, well, usually like every other Friday is when my husband plays basketball, and he'll take my son with him. Put my jacket on. Yeah, he'll take our son, so then it's nice because then I feel like I'm just having like true girl time with Aubrey and Aria. I mean, Ari's a baby, but she's still watching everything. But yeah, then I can do like, that's when I can do girly stuff. Like we'll make bracelets. What else? We can watch stuff like, and not to say that my son can't watch things like The Little Mermaid. He absolutely can. And yeah, that's when I can watch things that I'm like, okay, let's be girly. Like, let's just girl out right now. And yeah, that type of thing. So I'm excited to do that. I like doing that kind of stuff with her. Let me stop talking and stretch.
Last, now everybody go to breakfast. Choco bow for the result, though. Nothing to discuss, oh. Cause I did by default and without any doubt, oh. I'm a me happy adult, oh. I no go feed the girl, it's out, oh. I'm a mind that's you can talk, oh. I put my life into my job and I know I'm in trouble. She manipulate my love, oh. I know.
Okay, workout is done. The workout's done. It was good. It was just enough. It was just enough. I did the rower, and then I just did like squats and deadlifts with, I'm blanking on all of my words right now, probably because I need to go ahead and eat, but I only took like a few clips of it, so I'll be able to, you probably already watched it by now, unless if my form is not the greatest, and I know that. So if I look at the videos and my form looks insane, you probably won't see the clips. But yeah, let me go ahead and eat. I've got a salad from Chick-fil-A, and I think I have some extra lettuce because I feel like you just don't get enough lettuce. Like this, for me, the Chick-fil-A salads are so small. So I usually like add a ton of extra lettuce, and I think I have lettuce. I think I have romaine and the spring mix, which has like the baby spinach leaves and arugula. No, was it arugula? I don't know. Anywho, I'm gonna go and eat that. Then I'm gonna shower. I need to redo my hair, so I'm gonna go ahead and like put my deep conditioner, my leave-in, and all that. Put in some braids. For me, I've realized that I can do wash and goes, but my hair seems to last longer when I do like a braid out. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's a plan for tonight. And since it's just me and the girls, I'm probably gonna do Aubrey's hair as well. Which reminds me, I wanna get a cute like night scarf, because all I have right now is that long, is that cap, that hat. Which is nice because it's silk lined, but it does not stay on my head. Like, I don't know whose head this is made for. Like, only, you know, the Peanuts off Proud Family movie, that's who that hat is made for. Them people. But nobody real. It's not made for any real heads. So yeah. I can look at that on Amazon. I'm not gonna take a nap. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna stay up. So let me go ahead and eat my salad. I'm gonna watch a little TV while I do that. And then I think I'll have time to work on my painting over here. I'm just gonna let the kids like have some free playtime. Yeah. And then I still need to make their like Spider-Man and Spider-Girl coloring pages. Because I think tomorrow I'm gonna like surprise them with a Spider-Man, Spider-Girl party. Yeah. Okay, let me go eat my salad. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah. Don't tell me the baby's up. It's too early for her to be up. She's only been asleep for like 45 minutes. There's no way. Okay, let me eat. Okay, so I honestly don't know where I like kind of left off the last like update. But I've been working on my personal stuff right now, trying to get like a website going and all that good stuff. What did I say I was gonna do? There was something I said. Oh, yes. Okay, so how I was thinking about doing like a little like party for the kids tomorrow since it's supposed to like rain all day. Scratch that. And our Paw Patrol like movie party day was supposed to be on Monday. We're just gonna do it tomorrow since everything came in time. Which actually is not even my planning. This is all like my husband's doing. The only thing I'm gonna contribute to it is I'm gonna do face painting for the kids. Now, have I ever done this before? No. It was the first time for everything, okay? And it's just on my kids, so if it doesn't look that good, if it's not that cute, like, it's fine. So yeah, he started to started like prepping a little bit tonight. And on the door, it's like a Paw Patrol, like, plastic poster. It's really cute. I saw there's like little Paw Patrol, like little tattoos for them to wear. Yeah, I didn't see what else was in there. He said like he wanted it to kind of be a surprise for all of us. So I was like, okay, cool, sounds good. To me, it's just great that he's like taking that initiative to do that for the kids. I feel like with fathers, it can be hard for them. Not hard. I feel like it takes more of a conscious effort for sometimes men or fathers to do things like that. Just because I'm speaking on my case. I feel like they're usually so wrapped in the big picture of everything. Like, you know, lights are on. Do we have food? We got a roof over our head. Like, they have so much provider and stress that I feel like they don't really put forth the conscious effort sometimes to do the little things. You know, which no fault to them. So when you see the effort, it's like, I can't do anything but praise it. Like, I'm just happy that he's doing that. And I'm letting him, like, just do it how he wants to do it. You know, it's so hard. The mom, my personality type to just be like, well, what if we did it like this? And what if we set it up like this? Like, yeah, it's just hard for me to be, like, hands off and just let him do his thing. And it doesn't matter if the setup isn't like the cutest. It doesn't matter if the things are not balanced or whatever. It's just the thought that counts. That's what counts most. So the girls are bathed. I'm getting ready to like redo Aubrey's hair. I need to do my hair tonight. I think I already said that earlier. And yeah, the boys are at basketball. So yeah. Aubrey requested the Mario movie while she gets her hair done. And I'm going to warm up some leftovers. And yeah, that's about it for tonight. I would like to finish some of my other stuff that I'm doing, but I think I'm going to work on this painting over here because I'm like, I just got this itch to paint. I'm like, I just want to paint. So I'm like, let me finish my commission piece and then I can do like my personal painting, you know, just for fun painting. So yeah, that's it for now. So I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. It's still pretty early. What time is it? What's that? It's 6:45. So bedtime 7:30. I'm sure she's gonna be ready. She's always ready to go to bed. Like she's never ready to go to bed, like actually going in the room and like the whole going to bed process, but she's always ready to go to sleep. She's like tired all the time. Well, not tired all the time, but us females in general, it's proven science, look it up, that females, women in general, need more sleep than men do. Than males do. Let me get the baby. Let me not do that because I got motion sickness problems, so I will get sick. Bye. Yeah.
Oh look, there's Chase.
Uh-oh, Chase on the case.
Oh, there's Sky. You want to put on Sky?